In this video, you will learn how is your brain. Among numerous functions, the brain is responsible for intelligence, creativity, emotion, and memory. The basic structure and function of the brain. The brain is composed of cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. The cerebrum is the largest part, which performs higher functions like interpreting touch, vision and hearing, as well as speech, reasoning, emotions, learning, and fine control of movement. The cerebellum functions to coordinate muscle movements, maintain posture, and balance. The brainstem is the relay center connecting the cerebrum and cerebellum to the spinal cord. It performs many automatic functions such as breathing, heart rate, body temperature, wake and sleep cycles. The lobes of the brain. The brain is divided into the right and left hemispheres of the cerebrum. The cerebral hemispheres each has 4 lobes: frontal, temporal, parietal, and occipital. The frontal lobe is responsible for the following: personality, behavior, emotions, judgment, planning, problem solving, speech, speaking and writing, which is done by the Broca's area, body movement, intelligence, concentration, and self-awareness. The parietal lobe interprets language and words. It senses touch, pain, and temperature. It interprets signals from vision, hearing, motor, sensory, and memory, and spatial and visual perception. Occipital lobe interprets vision, which includes color, light, and movement. The temporal lobe understands language. Specifically, the Wernicke's area is responsible for that. It is also known to operate the memory, hearing, sequencing, and organization. The other parts of the brain. The hypothalamus plays a role in controlling behaviors such as hunger, thirst, sleep, and sexual response. It also regulates body temperature, blood pressure, emotions, and secretion of hormones. The pituitary gland is known as the master gland, controls other endocrine glands in the body. It secretes hormones that control sexual development, promote bone and muscle growth, and respond to stress. The thalamus serves as a relay station for almost all information that comes and goes to the cortex. It plays a role in pain sensation, attention, alertness, and memory. The basal ganglia are nuclei which work with the cerebellum to coordinate fine motions such as fingertip movements. The limbic system is the center of our emotions, learning, and memory. Included in this system are the cingulate gyri, the hypothalamus, the amygdala responsible for emotional reactions, and hippocampus. 2 of the most significant functions of the brain include language and memory. Language. In general, the left hemisphere of the brain is responsible for language and speech and is called the dominant hemisphere. The right hemisphere plays a large part in interpreting visual information and spatial processing. Aphasia is a disturbance of language affecting speech production, comprehension, reading, or writing due to brain injury. Broca's aphasia. If the Broca's area is damaged, one may have difficulty moving the tongue or facial muscles to produce the sounds of speech. The person can still read and understand spoken language but has difficulty in speaking and writing. Wernicke's aphasia. Damage to the Wernicke's area will cause the individual to speak in long sentences that have no meaning, add unnecessary words, and even create new words. They can make sounds, however, they have difficulty understanding speech and are therefore unaware of their mistakes. Memory. Memory is a complex process that includes 3 phases: encoding, deciding what information is important, storing, and recalling. Short-term memory, also called working memory, occurs in the prefrontal cortex. It stores information for about 1 minute, and its capacity is limited to about 7 items. For example, it enables you to dial a phone number someone just told you. It also intervenes during reading to memorize the sentence you have just read so that the next one makes sense. Long-term memory is processed in the hippocampus of the temporal lobe and is activated when you want to memorize something for a longer time. This memory has unlimited content and duration capacity. It contains personal memories as well as facts and figures. Skill memory is processed in the cerebellum, which relays information to the basal ganglia. It stores automatic learned memories like tying a shoe, playing an instrument, or riding a bike. Thank you for watching. To know more about the top 10 mental illnesses and disorders, please proceed to the next video. The link is given in the description. Thank you.